As both of you know, Israel has acted hundreds of times to prevent Iran from entrenching itself militarily in Syria while it actively and openly calls and works for our destruction. We've acted hundreds of times to prevent Iran from delivering increasingly sophisticated weaponry to Hezbollah or to form a second front in the north against us from the Golan Heights. Israel will continue to prevent Iran from using neighboring territory as platforms to attack us, and Israel will respond forcefully to any such attacks.
This meeting could not be more timely. We convene at a particularly critical moment in the Middle East as the radical regime in Iran and its terrorist surrogates engage in yet more rounds of violent provocations abroad, while its economy collapses and corruption at the highest levels run rampant at home. All around the Middle East, we see Iran as the source of belligerence and aggression, supporting the terrorist Hezbollah in Lebanon, aiding the Assad regime in Syria, arming and equipping Shia militia groups in Iraq, weaponizing the Houthis in Yemen, supporting terrorist activities against U.S. forces in Afghanistan, and threatening global oil supplies around the region. As we speak, American diplomatic representatives are surging across the Middle East, seeking a path to peace. In response, Iran's silence has been deafening. Iran's provocations, which also include threats to and attacks upon American personnel and assets in the Middle East, are the external manifestations of the central threat that Iran poses, namely its continued pursuit of deliverable nuclear weapons. There's simply no evidence that Iran has made the strategic decision to renounce nuclear weapons and open realistic discussions to demonstrate that decision. In just a few days, perhaps by the end of the week, Iran has threatened to exceed the key limits imposed by the inadequate 2015 Iran nuclear deal, exposing once again the fatal deficiencies of that failed agreement. As I indicated on Sunday, Mr. Prime Minister, President Trump yesterday imposed significant new sanctions on Iran's supreme leader and other top leadership individuals and entities. At the same time, the President has held the door open to real negotiations to completely and verifiably eliminate Iran's nuclear weapons program, its pursuit of ballistic missile delivery systems, its support for international terrorism, and its other malign behavior worldwide. All that Iran needs to do is to walk through that open door.